Hello and welcome to the 12th round of the second Man on Fire Films Toribash tournament. I'm actually back this time and scrapping like cats tonight are. He's a character for sparring. It's SparChar. And I really hope he doesn't fail. It's Tarail. So without further puns, let's get to it. So, here we have it, Tarail versus SparChar, a brown belt versus a second Dan black belt, and we're back with the tournament after a very, very long gap. If you'd like to know what that was all about, well, do some research, because I don't have time to explain. Basically, don't worry, we should be back, should be finishing Wave 1 very soon, and moving on to Wave 2 and getting to this tournament as quickly as possible. Okay, so we see Tarail, I think, on the left here, going for a relatively defensive opener, I'd say. We've seen a lot of people open something like this, where SparChar spreading himself a little bit too thin, probably a little bit thinner than he wants to. Obviously, this is the first turn, so there's really not a lot of advantage. Seems like they're kind of matched as well. Looks like they're going to be grabbing each other's hands. Oh, isn't that sweet? But that should stop any cheap grabs or anything like that. I spoke a little bit too soon there. We have SparChar with a fractured elbow. As we've mentioned many times, an elbow can really, really be a bad thing if your head's about to touch the ground. As predicted, however, their right and left, respectively, have clashed there, the grabbing. I'd say SparChar's at a slight disadvantage here. He seems to be slightly off balance, whereas Tarail is kind of firmly planted on the ground there. Okay, SparChar's freed his left hand there. Probably the smarter deal there. If he ends up going down to the ground, he'll be able to catch himself. Yeah, I also realized I said there about 8 times in that sentence there. I'll try to nip that one in the bud. Yeah, it's a good thing SparChar has his hand free, because I imagine Tarail's probably going to try and throw him into the ground, so keeping that hand free to balance himself is definitely a really good idea. Well, maybe not. That might actually not be enough. He's probably going to try and lower his left shoulder here to keep keep himself balanced. Tarail with a sizable advantage here. SparChar very, very much off balance. I think it's safe to say there, because he's literally in the air with his arse about to touch the ground. Totally recoverable, though, and we'll see if he can. This could... Oh, yes, yeah, that's a good recovery. Okay, so SparChar just holding on in there. You can see the edge of the arena there. The wrist is, sort of a... according to the ghost, shouldn't tap him out, which is great. I'd say Tarail still has... I'm probably saying that wrong. Tarail. I'd say Blue still has the advantage here, but SparChar could... Yeah, never mind. I'll stop that sentence right there. First round to Tarail, 1-0 to Tarail, and we move on to our second mod. And here we have ourselves in Twin Swords. There was a little bit of banter going on there. Apparently SparChar's very, very confident he can pull it out in this mod, which is good to see. I always like it when it goes down to the second mod. I never know whether I can trust these ghosts here. I really don't trust them at all, but it does seem... Fuck me! Holy shit, well... SparChar's not dicking about. Wow. Yeah, SparChar with a ridiculously powerful opener there. Completely shredding Tarail's upper body and not losing a single... Oh, he's cut off his own head. Yeah, oh no, that's just his glasses. That was his blood. No, everything's fine. Yeah, wow. This round might be over before it began there. You can see a little bit of Tarail's body flying out of the arena. Although, according to the ghost, it appears to be going up, not down. But I imagine that's probably just a bug. Yeah, not really sure I can say much about that. That appears to be quite a decisive win on SparChar's part right there. I don't know. I mean, it'll be very unlikely, but Tarail, oh, SparChar's lost a hand. I've just noticed that. Which, wait, is it that one? Is it the one that's gone out of the arena? Oh, it is too! That's not Tarail's hand! Okay, it's actually still any man's game, because that is going to be a real that's going to be a problem right there. That is absolutely going to be a problem. We'll see how we'll see whether the ghost prediction of it. It is just going up, isn't it? Oh, it's coming back down as well. This could actually end really, really bad for SparChar. That hand could hit the ground before anything else. It doesn't look like anything in the actual arena there is on its way out. That mid-drift thing is, but it doesn't seem to have the same momentum as the hand. This really actually could go to Tarail if nothing else taps him out. His head doesn't appear to be... Oh, it is. And I still don't really know if heads disqualify you in this mod. Well, we'll find out, I'm sure. Yeah, this, If heads don't disqualify, this could actually end really badly for SparChar after that opener, which would be a major upset. I think we'll see now. I can never remember with this mod where the heads do. I know there is a twin swords one that... I guess heads don't. I think SparChar is about to lose. I think he's about to... wow. After that opener, I think it might be... this might be a really decisive win by Tarail, actually. This might be a 2-1 victory. I don't think anything's going out. After that... There it is! Tarail wins! Holy shit, in the biggest upset of the century. Tarail wins. I'm confused by the chat there. SparChar seems very happy about that. No, Tarail wins. Yeah, Tarail wins first and second round. And will advance to the second wave. So that completely blew my mind there. My condolences to SparChar and my criticisms for being really confusing there. That really threw me off my game. Yeah, Tarail will advance to the second round. Please check back very, very soon for more rounds of the tournament. We'll try to get through this as quick as we can. Also, if you'd like to get an extra, if you'd like to enter this tournament, we are still looking for 1 or 2 slots as people have dropped out. So please go visit our thread on the Toribash forums, on the Toribash forums, where in the events tab you'll find a thread, second official Man of 5 Films tournament, and I'll have details on how to join there. So. Yeah, if there's still some room in this tournament, because quite a few people have dropped out because of all the technical difficulties and shit. So if you'd like a slot, I can't speak today. If you'd like a slot, please go check out that thread. I've been Jack Morris from Man of 5 Films, and if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I'll see you with another round soon.